in the Philippines. I'd like to welcome you to uh, my channel, um, where we profile living like a local in the Philippines. A lot of channels are doing other things, and we pretty much just live like locals and show everybody that side of life. So, just to show you, here is our back area. Jared, good morning. And you can see it's just a huge field back there. Um, Way over there is the end of Cordova, downtown Cordova over there. So, um, and normally I don't go live uh, during the day. Um, I decided to give it a shot because I was gonna check out this other person's live stream, but they didn't go on. They scheduled it and everything, but they're not there. So I'm not the only one that misses my live streams. Other people do too. So yeah, let me walk down here a little bit. My neighbor doesn't like being on camera, so hopefully he's out and about just to show you some more views of the backside of it. That's what it looks like. So that's why it's pretty quiet um, in my neighborhood. It's because there's not a lot of houses around me. So a lot of lives going on. That's cool. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I I don't follow very many people. Just this one person had told me to stop by and check out their live, and they'd give me a shout out. So, but thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a nice area. I like it. It's nice and quiet. Can't complain. Can't complain. So, it's basically 8:30 a.m. in the Philippines right now, and sun is shining bright, and got the breeze blowing. It's been kind of cruddy weather lately, so it's nice to have a reprieve from that. Not have to walk through a bunch of puddles and whatnot. So yes, sir. I did a live last night till um, there's free ranging goats. There's about everybody, and there's even cows. So there's probably at least 100 goats out there that graze around and eat, and um, a few cows too. But they don't fence them in. They just let them roam. And then the goats come out in the morning, and then they go back to their house like clockwork. It's like when the cows come home, but the goats will go home every evening. You'll see them walking home. So they're probably on their way out right now, or they're already out. But yeah, it's good for that. And it is owned land, but um, people just kind of use it. People will be back there digging rocks and digging soil and whatnot. Yeah, it's a nice little area of Cebu. It's kind of tucked away in people don't expect that Cebu would look like this. I mean, Cebu City is eight 8 minutes away from here, so real close. So I feel fortunate that we were able to score this place because um, it it's a kind of a diamond in the rough. So if you're new to the channel and you're just seeing me for the first time, because I don't really come on here, so I was hoping maybe I'd find a newer audience. Um, I just tend to profile, the simpler side of life in the Philippines. We don't live extravagantly. We're not here to be tourists or do those kind of things. We just live life and uh, and hang out. We love it. Philippines is amazing. Yeah, getting people to adapt to new ideas here. Same with anywhere, but here especially, they've been doing it a certain way for generations, and to change that is definitely a challenge. So I can I can feel your pain on that one. I, I've known many Filipinos for decades now, and you know that's definitely a hurdle to overcome for sure. Most definitely. So not even getting much activity here, but I just thought I would check it out to try, see what people think of the Cordova Field area, so they can see a good view of it during the day. To know, I mean, we're just right outside Cebu City, 8 minutes away from Cebu City. So if you can move to this area, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Cebu City. But you got all of this out here. You know, there's some dude motocrossing out there in the field. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's tucked away in the middle of all the cities surrounding. So it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, we have everything at our disposal with just a little walk to the Skina, which is the street in Visaya. Just walk out to the Skina out there and hop on the CC Lex bridge, and you're right in downtown Cebu City at the SMC Side Mall. That's how close it is. So it's really ideal. You get that provincial feel, even though you're not in the province. So I love it. I like the provinces better. So I didn't think that I would like Cebu City. But finding this was exactly what I needed. Exactly. You know, could have moved, somewhere up in the hills in Buwanan or Tap Tap or somewhere up there in the mountain, and I would have loved it there. But at the same token, I didn't know. I'd never been down here in the Visayas before. Just most of my time up in Luzon, but um, because and I prefer the I prefer the the simpler way of life and less traffic, less people, less activity, less everything. And this area just has it all. It has all of those things that I like. Um, Plus, if I do want to go to the city, I can go to the city, which I don't do very often. I did when I first got here, but um, all that novelty is kind of worn off, and now I'm just settled in, now, and enjoying the area, the local area. So yeah, don't be shy, everyone. Drop a comment, hit the like button, make Jared feel like he's not doing all the work. But I appreciate it, Jared. Um, I'm just gonna be hopping on here. I'm testing the waters. I haven't come on, you know, early in the morning like this, just to see what it might be like. So now I'm seeing what it's like. Um, Trees, not bars and clubs. Well, here, um, like I said, it's only 8 minutes outside of Cebu City. So, um, but it feels like like worlds away. So you've got all those things at your disposal if you want to hop on a taxi and go to them. But out here, in areas like this, it's devoid of all of that. Right over there, if you go that way, that's Cebu City, and it's about, I don't know, 8 kilometers, 8 miles, something like that. So pretty cool. So yeah, if you hop on here and you like to see the views of a simpler kind of life, and you're not looking for the flash, you just want to see what um, life like a just a regular guy who's living here, who's not traveling in the Philippines. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out my videos. I just showcase that kind of lifestyle. So that's what we do here. My wife and I, we live here, and we're about to have a baby, and we just live the simple life. We don't post anything flashy or anything risque or anything like that. We just keep it clean and and do what we do, and we love it. So if that appeals to you, please subscribe to the channel and check us out. Drop comments because I respond to every comment, good or bad. Um, and try to be as helpful as possible too. I've had many subscribers come that have met me on YouTube and come to Cebu and met me. Um, we had dinner and lunch and whatnot. So I always am. I like the engagement part between people. That's the fun part for me. That's what I enjoy. So so Jared, who else is live out there that I should go check out after this? I wanna I want to go on somebody's live stream and say hi and stuff. But the people that I subscribe to, none of them are live right now. Yeah, the smaller channels, of course, it's easier for them to engage people because they're not getting a million um, comments. So once you blow up, it's next to impossible to be engaging. But I only have 1,600 subscribers, so it's really easy for me to engage everybody. So drop comments, talk to me, ask me questions, tell me I'm stupid, argue with me. I'll answer it all. And I'm usually pretty respectful even when the people are rude. I try to be. But if I see the comment when I first wake up and look at my cell phone and I'm still half asleep, that's when I might get a little grumpy. So I try not to respond to comments first thing in the morning um, because then I get a little snarky. Yeah, the Mountain Angel Diaries. I thought she went on at 8 a.m., but I guess it's later than that. But I was gonna check that one out too, so I'll probably stop by that. I was just gonna go on here for about 30 minutes, and then after that, see if she goes live. And then there's another guy that I follow that's going live about an hour and a half after that. So I try to hit them both. So I'll go over there to the mountain one and check that out here shortly. But yeah, I mean, enough staring at me. Let's look around Cordova. So this is an apartment building that I live in, and then next to us we have a house here, fairly large house with a family of like 5 people, and just big, huge field for as far as the eye can see. Way over there in the line out there, that's also Cordova. Cordova just does a square all the way around, like so. That's Cordova Cebu. Nice huge area. Um, yeah. Well, I'll stop by there and say hi anyways later on. If you see me, say hi. I'll say hi to you. So yeah, this is Cordova Cebu, just outside of Cebu City. And not much ever goes on back here, but last couple days there's been a guy, he's training for motocross. So he's been back there um, ripping and roaring on his motorbike. But other than that, there's usually just goats and cows. And that way might be why there are no goats right now, because of the motorbike. They're probably afraid of it. I have it on the microphone, so it drowns out the background noise. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's kind of loud. Roger and Ismi. I don't know those guys. I don't know. I haven't ever. Maybe I've seen it. I don't remember the name. I mean, everybody. That's why I'm not popular, is because I always talk about living a straight life, and that's not appealing to a lot of people, especially a lot of people that come to the Philippines are ex-military, and what did they do in the military? They drank beer, and partied and stuff, and I don't do any of that, so I'm a relatively boring person. Yeah, I'll be there. Um, I'm gonna sign off here in about 10 more minutes and head on right over to that and see what that's all about. So that's the view. I'll show you me again. That was Cordova, Cebu, and I'm Ben from Philippines Xtremes. And if you like looking at the simple life, and I post videos, where I do like things with the barangay, and I do things for the local people. And I also do advice videos and things like that. But mostly it's just the simple life, the simple life of an expat who is not traveling around and just integrated into his community. And we rent an apartment though. We don't own a home. We rent an apartment here in Cebu, and we'll probably rent for I'd say another year and a half, maybe 2 years before we look seriously into like buying something. But I'm not going to buy in Cebu because Cebu's land is just it's overpriced. I mean, it really is. Because I mean, it's Cebu, you know. But there are so many other areas in the Philippines with beautiful, beautiful atmospheres for significantly less money. So um, that's definitely, what um, appeals to me is the price. Because everywhere in the Philippines is fantastic. Everywhere in the Philippines is amazing. So why not pay less for your amazingness, right? That's what I think. My landlord actually said that she owns a lot of this back here and she would sell it to me. But again, like I said, it's just, it's Cebu. So it being Cebu, the price per square meter is more than it would be in Masbate, for example. So I'm looking at Masbate pretty seriously because it's one of the least expensive places that I've seen. Um, and it just appeals to me on multiple different levels. But this area right over here is for sale. She would sell that to me, and I could, develop it and build on it if I wanted. And if anybody else wanted to, too, that all that out there is for sale. And you could build out there, build a house, and you know, be this close to Cebu City, but still have this kind of quiet environment. You're looking to go to Cebu or to leave Cebu, Mindanao. I, I have my eye on Mindanao too, but um, I'm looking for certain things about the land. I want certain kind of things that are in the land. So, which Mindanao has, but it also comes with other things too. So, but yeah, this is for sale right out here. If anybody wants to buy it, right outside Cebu City. But Malay, is it anywhere near Iligan? My wife was born in Iligan, and they left. Um, I made a video about it. Why she left Iligan was because she was having issues with the Abu Shayef or whatever. So they migrated to Cebu City. But I'll look up Malay Ballet and see what's that all about. But anywhere, like I'm saying, anywhere in the Philippines is fantastic, man. And if you can just get the good price, that's what it's all about, is saving yourself some money. Um, well, that's good, because everybody was telling me that all the issues had died down, but then of course there was just a bombing the other day. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, this is the life. This is what anybody can have. I pay 4,000 pesos a month for this apartment here. Um, Internet's, $30. Electricity is less than 30 bucks. And then food. And if you check out my channel, I did a budget video on how much money we spend on food every week. And you just be amazed. So when people argue and they say you can't live in the Philippines for, less than 1,000, it's too terrible. But we do it and we don't feel deprived. A lot of people would, but our comfort level is, pretty low, I suppose, compared to a lot of people. I don't have air conditioning. I barely use my fan. It's only a one-bedroom place, but this is what works. It works for now. Obviously, as I move forward, I want to get a bigger place and spend more money. When the baby's born, we're going to want, a second room for him eventually. But for now, this is rocking. I mean, this is a great way for us to settle in, get our roots, you know, and then move ahead. So yeah, I thank everybody for checking out the channel and checking out my live stream. Please, you know, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see, you know, what life is like for a local. I give you real budgets, real time. I literally walked around and I showed everything I bought per day for 7 days just to show you what what the budget is like. And it's for real. It's legit. It's not nothing fluffed up. It's nothing, you know, omitted. It's all straight up how things are here. So that's what I show. So it's if it's like Baguio, then it's up in the mountains, then that's good. So you got higher elevation, and yeah, I'll check it out when I get off of here. I was still gonna text you, but I got busy. But I'll text you in a little while and get you my phone number. But yeah, I think you were talking about that last week or the week before or something, checking out that place. So that's pretty awesome. Let me know. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk when we meet up. You can tell me all about it. So seems like I get more views when I'm showing the field and not my ugly face. So let's show the field, even though there's nothing to it. It sucks that there's no palm trees back here. Just malunggay, and it went dark. That's the Philippine sky, man. It's always beautiful. So, anyways, this is just a 30-minute live stream just to see what the atmosphere is like during the early morning. I never go live this early, so I just was curious if more people would be around. Check it out and see if I couldn't attract some newer people. So um, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check out this other live stream, which is why I'm up this early, because somebody told me to go check it out, and they'd give me a shout out. So I'm gonna go check that out here in about 3 minutes. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It would really help. We're trying to push it, you know. I know that there's a lot of flash and there's a lot of flare on YouTube, but if you like, you know, just the day-to-day stuff, and you don't, and you live a certain lifestyle that resonates with our lifestyle, then you know you'd be a good fit to check us out. We always try to give back to the community, and we always try to do things and help others, and that's been on our heart. I felt like I was kind of, you know, I know this is a cliche, but everybody says they feel like they were being called to come here to help people. But, you know, I feel it doesn't need to be here. I felt that I need to be helpful to people my whole life, you know. So now that I'm here, there's just a plethora of people to actually be helpful to. So um, feel that it's a very good fit for us. So if you like that kind of content and that kind of person, then I'd really love it if you would subscribe to my channel so you could support us in those endeavors, because it'd be really mean a lot to us. So thanks everybody for checking out um, Cordova, Cebu, just 8 minutes outside of Cebu City. I always post live and local from this barangay, and get into the nitty gritty and the heart of it all. All of my videos are from the area, so check it out, and be glad to have you aboard. And like I said earlier, I respond to every comment, so drop a comment and I'll definitely respond back to you, even if it's rude. I will do my best to try to sway you away from being rude and calm down and ease your fears if I can. And a lot of people I can't, but you know, if I can, great. So, all right, everybody. Hopefully, we see you on the channel, and take care. And we will hopefully talk to you soon. God bless everybody.